In this video I'm going to show you the new Commodore 128 core for the MiSTer FPGA. This core is currently in development. It's definitely not finished yet. Let's start up the Commodore 128 core. We'll be greeted with the standard Commodore 128 basic screen. Let's try some diagnostic cartridges. This is a simple cartridge based on the same cartridge for the Commodore 64. This tests some chips, but not everything. Especially the Commodore 128 specific parts like the MMU and the VDC are not tested by this diagnostic. But let's try this diagnostic anyway. Let's speed up the video here. These RAM tests take a lot of time. Well, as you can see, most of that passed. The things that are listed as bad are listed that way because this requires specific hardware, diagnostic harnesses that are obviously not installed. So this is what we expected. Now let's load a more thorough diagnostics that also tests the Z80 and the VDC. So the VDC is implemented in this core, but only the memory part, not the video output. So we can't show video from the VDC yet. This has the same issue with the I/O port, which is because the diagnostics harness is missing. So diagnostic cartridges passed as good as they can on this system. Let's detach the cartridge. And let's try something that probably everyone does the first time they get a Commodore 128, and that's Go 64. And this works. Now let's mount a disk with something that's been tested to work actually. Let's reset. And we'll actually see boot sector working. Booting the shareware version of Petsky Robots by Dave Murray. Let's go. And again, we'll speed up the video because loading takes a lot of time. Well, as you can see, this game works and it's playable. Now for something that doesn't work. A little intro. So yeah, this doesn't work. But the good news is, this intro doesn't work on Vice as well. So, maybe it's not possible to get this working except on real hardware, we'll see. So that was a short peek at the new unfinished Commodore 128 core for the MiSTer FPGA. I'll be continuing development on this core. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. In the description you can find a link to the GitHub page for this core, where you can download it to try it out for yourself. I hope you have fun with it. I know I did.